Welcome to today's online class, children. Today's topic, what we are going to say is Biot-Savart law and its applications. It's a very, very important topic. Okay, so listen carefully. So, Biot-Savart's law. What is Biot-Savart's law? See, it is actually an experimental law predicted by two scientists, Biot and Savart. Okay, so what is it about? It gives an idea. What does that see? Actually deals with the magnetic field induction at a point due to a very small current element. Current element. What do you mean by current element? It is nothing but a very, very small part of, okay, any conductor carrying current. That is what is a current element. Okay. Therefore, now we are going to, therefore, what is that? The Biot-Savart law. Actually, by using it, we can find out the magnetic field induction or magnetic flux density, okay, at a point due to a very, very small current element. Current element itself is very small. Okay, therefore, due to a current element. So, now we are going to see what is it. So, consider now, I have, see here, okay, it is X, Y. Okay, therefore, this is carrying a current. Current is in this direction. Let the current be I. This is a conductor that is carrying a current. Okay, a wire. Right. Now, what I am going to do is, I am going to take a very, very small current element here. Therefore, I told you a small part, right? Therefore, this is a part. Very small. Actually, it should be very, very small. I have here this exaggerated, very small, element. And let that element be dl. The length of that element is dl. Are you following? Therefore, I am taking this as a vector, you see. Okay, small current. This is an element dl. Okay. Therefore, what do you mean by current element here? Current element means it is an element, small part of the wire. Therefore, what is current element? Because we are interested in finding out Biot-Savart law. What is that? It deals with the measurement of finding the magnetic field induction at a point due to what is that? Current element, small current element. Therefore, what is current element here? It is nothing but IDL. Because I is a current that is passing through it. Okay, of which you are taking a very, very small element. Okay, therefore, what is a current? A current as such, it is a scalar quantity. Therefore, dl is a vector. Therefore, what is that? IDL is a current element. Fine. Right. Now, what are we going to see here? We are interested in finding out. Okay. This is our point of interest. Okay. Therefore, and this point, okay, there is a position vector of that point. Okay, from the current element. It is very, very small, children. Don't think that I am taking from the center. Actually, it's very, very small. So, dl is very small. I have exaggerated. So, this is, okay, this is, what is that? There, vector. What is the, let that vector be r dash. Okay, therefore, which very position vector of the point from the current element. Okay, right. Then what is the angle subtended between? The angle between the current element and the position vector. Henna, this one. This is theta. Current element and the position vector is theta. Are you following? Okay. Therefore, now what is the current element? Let it be, give some name to the current element, small only, AB. Okay, even that is not required because B is our, this one. No need. That is also not required. Okay, DL itself, I think is self-explanatory. No need to give the name for it. Okay, right. This is our current element. Okay. Now, see, according to, so this I think you are able to follow. See, XY is a wire carrying a current I, of which I have taken a very small element, that is DL. Since through that a current I is passing, that IDL is nothing but a current element. Okay. So what is the direction, ideal direction? It is, its direction is tangent to the element. Okay. And is acting in the direction of the current, flow of current. That is ideal. Okay. So ideal, the direction will be in this direction, tangent to the element. Therefore, ideal direction will be in the direction of the current. Are you following? Right. Therefore, what is, according to this, what is our actual aim here? We want to find out the magnetic field at P. Magnetic field at P. Okay. Therefore, and we are going to applying Biot-Savart's law. Okay. The magnitude of the magnetic field, induction. Okay. Or you know, there are so many names. Once again, I am telling magnetic field, field intensity, strength of the magnetic field induction, magnetic flux density. Okay, simply magnetic field also, it means that it is nothing but a magnetic field intensity, right? So now what we want to find out the magnitude first. After that, we'll go for direction. Magnitude of the magnetic field, okay, induction at P due to a very small current element. Okay, how to find out? That is given by, see, that is given by dB. Why dB? Because the field due to, it is not, we are not finding the field due to the entire wire XY carrying current. We are finding the current due to what is ideal only. Okay, therefore the field is very small. Therefore, it is dB. Therefore, the Biot-Savart law is meant only for, it is an experimental law. Okay, therefore, but it cannot be actually easily verified experimentally, because the current carrying conductor is a very small element, no, ideal. It is not practically possible. Okay, therefore, but this is actually given. What is the formula? From that you can apply and find out the magnetic field due to the full wire, current carrying wire XY also. Okay, so first they will see what is Biot-Savart law can be applied only for finding the magnetic field due to a small current element only. It can be extended, okay, to, by using this you can find out the field due to at P due to the full wire carrying a current. Okay, by integration, of course, that you know. Okay, but that also we will see. Therefore, what is dB? It is the magnetic field, magnitude of the magnetic field at a point P due to the current element, that is given by, therefore dB is directly proportional to the current. dB is directly proportional to the current. Okay, and dB is, okay, directly proportional to the length of the element dl. It is directly proportional ideal. Okay, dl, right. And dB is, what are all factors? It depends. dB is proportional to sine theta. Theta is the angle between the element, current element, and the position vector of P from the element, right? R, dl and r. Okay, therefore it is directly proportional to sine theta. And also dB, okay, is proportional to the inverse, that is 1 by r square. Okay, so these are all the factors on which your, what is that, magnitude only, no? So there is no need for this. I am giving only the magnitude. So direction, after that we will see. Now only the magnitude depends upon. Okay, therefore depends on these factors. Okay, therefore combining everything, all the factors, we will get what is dB. Therefore, what is dB? dB is proportional to I dl sine theta by r square. Ideal sine theta by r squared. Are you following? Therefore, what is your we will come to this later because direction gives you. Therefore, what is dB is proportional to ideal sine theta by r squared. Therefore, what is your dB? Therefore, what is dB? Therefore, dB that is equal to, what is dB? Is equal to some constant of proportionality should be added now. K ideal sine theta by r squared. Are you following? Therefore, what is K? K is a constant proportionality, you know. Okay. So, on what factors it depends? Its value, actually value of K depends on the system of units you are following. Okay, system of unit that is chosen for the measurement. That is number one. K depends on two factors. One is the system of unit, what we are using. And number two, very important, it depends on the medium between the point P and the current element. Okay, therefore it depends on two factors. Number one is the system of units that we are following, whether it is CGS or SI system. Depending upon that, the value of K changes. Number two is, what is that? The medium between the element, current element and P. Okay, the point P. Is it clear? Therefore, if we consider that it is kept in free space or it is kept in air, okay, so current element, the medium between P and DL is what is that? Air or free space. Okay, therefore, because I told you it depends on the medium now. So let us consider that medium is, usually we will, what is that? The medium is, now it is air medium, okay, or it is free space. Therefore, what is the value of K? Therefore, in SI system, SI unit, okay, K value that is equal to mu naught by 4 pi. Mu naught by 4 pi. What is that? I'll let you know. Okay. And in CGS system, K value that is equal to 1. Where? In free space or in air. It depends on two factors. But in free space, the value of K that in SI system is mu naught by 4 pi, and in CGS system it is, what is that? K that is equal to 1. Are you following? Therefore, what is the value of K? Therefore, K that is equal to mu naught by 4 pi na? Okay, therefore mu naught by 4. First you will say what is mu naught. Okay, because it has one more very important what is that new term, what is called mu naught. Okay. Therefore, what is mu naught? Mu naught is, okay, mu naught is what is called absolute magnetic permeability. Absolute magnetic permeability. Okay. Of what is a free space. Absolute magnetic permeability of free space. Are you following? And like this is similar to the permittivity, electric permittivity, epsilon naught we have seen in electrostatics, right? Like that here it is mu naught. Mu naught is permeability, that is permittivity. Electric permittivity, here magnetic permeability of free space. Are you following? Therefore, what is the value of mu naught? Therefore, value of mu naught is mu naught that is equal to, okay, 4 pi. The value is 4 pi into 10 power minus 7. Okay, 4 pi in 10 power minus 7. Fine. Therefore, what should be the unit here? You see here, what is the unit? Just before giving the unit, you know that dB. What is dB? dB that is equal to here from this. What is dB? dB that is equal to K I dl sine theta by r square na. Therefore, I can write dB as, therefore dB that is equal to, okay, K mu naught by 4 pi, substitute here. Therefore, I dl sine theta by r square. Correct? Therefore, from this, how to find out the unit for mu naught? Can you tell me? dB is Tesla. Okay. Therefore, you can say that dl here r squared. Therefore, what is the unit here? See, can you Tesla na? See here, if you give the unit, because I want to give the unit for mu naught. Okay. But for that, how to find out? It is T na, Tesla. That is equal to mu naught by 4 pi, you don't know. Okay, 4 pi doesn't have unit. Okay, therefore mu naught by 4 pi, let it be. I dl, I is, what is an ampere? Okay, and it here meter, and here it is, what is that, meter square unit, applying unit. Okay, 4 pi ka the unit nahi hai, there is no need for this one. Okay, even if there is no 4 pi doesn't have unit, therefore mu naught. Okay, therefore it is a meter, and here it is meter squared na. Therefore this goes. Therefore, what is the unit for mu naught? Directly I can write, but you should know, no, that is mu naught. Unit of mu naught is, what is that? Tesla. Okay, Tesla meter. Okay, Tesla meter ampere inverse. Correct? Tesla meter ampere inverse. Hope you are following, children. Therefore, now you apply here. Therefore, what is the mu naught value? Mu naught is equal to 4 pi into 10 power minus 7. Okay, Tesla meter ampere inverse. Are you following? Or you can meter, it is not milli, that is why. Okay, yeah, that may give you some confusion, children. Okay, so let me write like this then. Meter, therefore you may even ampere mean. Therefore, let me first put ampere inverse and meter, so that there will not be any confusion. Therefore, T. Hope you are following. Okay, therefore you can say that, okay, dB in SI unit, if you want, in SI system, it is in SI unit. Okay, therefore what is your compiling everything, what you will be getting? Therefore, you know that dB, okay, dB that is in SI unit, dB that is equal to mu naught by 4 pi ideal sine theta, and in CGS unit, what is dB? dB that is equal to ideal sine theta by r square. Why? Because K value that is equal to 1. Are you following? But we are going to follow only SI system. Therefore, we will see in SI unit. Therefore, dB can be in, we are going to follow here after SI. Okay, SI unit value mu naught by 4 pi will be always there, which says that we are following SI system. Okay, therefore you can say, in how to write, see, dB is a vector quantity. Okay, so this gives only the magnitude. Okay, dB, therefore dB, that's mu naught dB that is equal to mu naught by 4 pi ideal sine theta by r squared is only the magnitude of the magnetic field. Now I want, what is the direction? Okay, therefore I need to go for vector in vector form. In vector form, if I want to write, okay, how to write dB? First let me write dB magnitude, that is equal to mu naught by 4 pi, correct? 4 pi ideal sine theta hai na. Okay, therefore I can write, I want to write in vector form. So what can I do? You see, I is a you know that it is a scalar and dl is a vector. Therefore, how can theta is the angle between dl and r? Therefore, are you following? Dl and r. Therefore, I can write this one as I, okay, dl cross r. How? Because I can write even, see, listen children, db can be written as mu naught by 4 pi I dl, okay, r sin theta divided by r cube कर सकते हैं. Okay, therefore dl r sin theta, that is a b sin theta, that is a cross b na. Like that, if I write a, correct, okay, divided by what? It is r cube by r cube. Are you following? But it is a magnitude, therefore you write it the magnitude. So in vector form, I can write in this way. Okay. Therefore, if I want to write only in not a magnitude but vector, it is the representation of magnitude with respect to vector. But I want to write only db vector. Therefore, how to write? It is mu naught by 4 pi I dl cross r, not a magnitude, dl cross r, okay, by r cube, by only magnitude means this is the magnitude, mu naught by 4 pi ideal sin theta by r square. But if I want to represent in vector notation, so this is how I have to. Hope you are following children. So this is the vector form of what? Vector form of Biot-Savart law. Okay, right. So this is vector form. Now with this, okay, now we are going to, so therefore db is, I have denoted in terms of vector cross product dl and cross r. Therefore cross product means, you know, right hand thumb rule is ready with us. Okay, so how to find out? The db, the direction of db should be perpendicular to the plane containing dl and r. Correct? db should be perpendicular to the plane containing dl and r. dl and r. Is it clear? Therefore, I think the same thing here. Whatever I have drawn here, you see. Here it is dl and this is a unit vector. Okay, r is a unit vector from dl to r. But I have taken terms of vector itself. For dl is a small pair. Okay, and here this is one p db. What is the direction of db? How to find out? What? See, this gives you the direction of b. What is a cross? That has significance. What is it that we are going to see? Okay, what is that? Here it is db is into page. Into page is given now. Into page means it is perpendicular. So how to find it? See, I'll come to this. See, I'll draw the diagram properly. See here. If once again I'll draw. I think you have taken db xy and here is dl. Okay, and this is your क्या है okay, and this is your p and this is your theta, the theta angle between ideal. This is the direction of current I. Okay, now how to find out? What we want is, we want dl cross r, direction. What is direction of dl cross r? For that, listen, use right hand rule. Okay, so where you have to keep, see, you have to keep the thumb of your right hand, okay, perpendicular to the grip of, okay, thumb of the right hand perpendicular to the grip of the fingers. Okay, hold the thumb of your right hand perpendicular to the grip of the fingers. Okay, such that where are you keeping? You are keeping the thumb exactly. You are keeping the your what is that, curvature of the finger and the right hand. No, see, you are keeping the thumb of your right hand perpendicular to the curvature of the fingers. and you are keeping it at P. You keep your right hand like that at P. Such that, what is that? The curvature is there, no? Curvature, okay, goes from in the direction DL to P, because you want DL cross R, na? Therefore, you should go from DL to P. DL to P means clockwise, na? Curvature should be clockwise. You are keeping your right hand, what is that? The curvature, see the thumb of your right hand, very important, thumb of your right hand mutually perpendicular to the grip of the fingers, such that the curvature of the finger is there, no? Curvature of the finger is from DL to R. Curvature is from DL to R. Therefore, clockwise hona chahiye. Okay, curvature should be your, where are you keeping? You are keeping your, where? Exactly at P you are keeping. Okay, such that the curvature should be, you are keeping your right hand, okay, and how are you keeping? You are keeping the thumb exactly at P, such that the curvature is from DL to P. So DL to P mode क्या होता? Clockwise होना चाहिए. Therefore you are keeping, are you following children? You are keeping the thumb at P, thumb of your right hand at P, such that the curvature of the fingers are in the clockwise direction. Why? Because clockwise direction is from DL to P, because you want DL cross P. You want DL cross P. So when you are keeping like that, what is the direction of a thumb? In which direction it is pointing? You see, it should be perpendicular to the plane of the board. Here is tab. Okay, plane of the board and inwards. And inwards, or in your paper when you are writing the notebook, in the road, what is that? It is perpendicular to the plane of the paper and inwards. You are applying which rule? Right hand thumb rule. Right hand thumb rule. How? See, your thumb is keeping your thumb of your right hand mutually perpendicular to the curvature of the fingers, such that, okay, grip of the finger, such that the curvature of the finger shows the direction from DL to P, that is clockwise here. Okay, therefore the direction in which your thumb points, okay, that is nothing but the direction of DB. Direction of DB. Therefore, what is the direction? It is perpendicular to the plane of the paper and it is inward, or plane of the board and inwards. Are you following? That is only represented. Okay, that is how to represent the field that is perpendicular and inward. Perpendicular to this board. Okay, board means it is x and this is y, this direction. This is x. Therefore, perpendicular to the board, okay, and it is inward. Inward means how to represent. So I cannot, it is a plane, I cannot show that how it goes inward here. So, but there is a method. What is the method here? ये तो cross करना है इसमें. Okay, that is why I told you here cross has a significance. I told you, no, that is DB is into the page. DB is into the page. Why? That shows that is a cross is there. The cross shows that the direction of DB is into the page. It is perpendicular to the plane of the paper, whatever board and inwards. Are you following? Okay, therefore, now let me write what is P, direction of, therefore, applying. How to apply, I told you. Applying, what is that? Right hand rule or right hand thumb rule. Okay. What is that? The direction of DB is perpendicular to the plane of board or plane of paper, whatever. Okay, and inward. Are you following? Therefore, this is the direction. Okay, now I am giving you Okay, one more, what is that, point? I'm taking a point. I hope you're following, children. So, if my point of interest is, here my point is to the right of xy, to the right of xy. So, if my point is to the left of xy, so I'm taking here. So, this is the wire. Okay, let me use the same color. Okay, so what is that? This is the wire xy. Okay, and this is your element, current element dl, and my point of interest is here to the left, because anywhere you can have no point. Therefore this is your, what is the, this is the position vector, that is r, and this is theta, this is theta. Okay, now how do you find out what is the direction of, now the magnitude, because r is same. For example, if r is same, okay, therefore you can very easily, what is the magnitude is same, but what about the direction? Direction here is how to dl to r, and so you have to find out dl, therefore it is dl cross r, therefore it's my dl to r means, dl to r means in this direction, dl to r. Are you following? Therefore, how do you find out dl cross r here? Dl cross r, how to find out? Therefore, what is db? db is nothing but the direction of db is dl cross r, in the direction of dl cross r. Okay, therefore, how to find out dl cross r? Here in the first case, it is dl to p is in the clockwise direction, but here dl to, here r man, dl to r. Okay. dl to r is in the clockwise direction. Here dl to r, here this is r. Okay, dl to r is in the anti-clockwise direction now. So once again you apply your right hand thumb rule. You keep your thumb at p, thumb of your right hand, okay, and which is perpendicular to the curvature of the fingers, and the curvature of the finger should be in the anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction. Are you following? Therefore, what is the direction of your thumb? Therefore, direction of thumb is nothing but, what is that? It is perpendicular to the plane of the board and outward. Okay, perpendicular to the plane of the board and outward. Hope you are following. Keep here your right hand, what is that? Folding your fingers. Keep your thumb perpendicular to the curvature and keep it at P, such that the curvature is from DL to P, anti-clockwise direction. Therefore, in the direction in which your thumb pointed, that gives you the direction of dB. Direction of dB at P. Direction of dB at P. What is the direction? It is perpendicular to the plane of the board and upward. Upward. It is inward, it is outward. Are you following? Therefore, how to represent this case? We are dealing with this case. Hope you are following. Therefore, how to represent that? Here cross and so I cannot show it. 3D here I cannot show. Therefore, how to represent? In diagram we cannot show it. Correct? In diagram. But there is a method. Here it is inward. Perpendicular inward. Here it is perpendicular and outward. Dot. Dot means what is that? It is perpendicular to the plane of the paper or plane of the board and outward. Therefore, here at P, okay, here at P in the second case, where P is to the left of your current element. Okay, in that case, the direction of dB at P, here later, okay, P is, what is that? It is perpendicular to the plane of the board and outward. Here is for this case. Okay, here it is perpendicular. In this case, it is perpendicular. dB is perpendicular to the plane. Okay, or plane of board and outward. Okay, this is by applying this, nothing but we have applied cross product, cross DL cross R. Okay, A cross B, that is equal to C. How to apply? Okay, but there is, I think, 10th standard, you would have seen right hand thumb rule in a there is one more. See here, here you see right hand thumb rule, here the same thing. See, this is the wire, what we have taken is like that. Okay, this is the direction of the current, and this is my point P here. Okay, and this is DL. Okay, XY. Now you apply this. If you hold the current carrying conductor, see like this, at the grip of your right hand, such that the thumb shows the direction of the current. Thumb should be in this direction. You are holding the current carrying conductor XY in your right hand, okay, such that the thumb shows what? The direction of the current. Then the curvature of the finger, see है ना ये कौन सा डायरेक्शन में है? एंटी क्लॉकवाइज. कर्वेचर इज इन एंटी क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन ना. कर्वेचर ऑफ द फिंगर्स shows what? The direction of the magnetic field. Okay, therefore what is that? It is a magnetic field. How? Magnetic field means, see, for example, my point here, let me take the point is here P. Okay, therefore the curvature of the fingers, how to? Therefore it will be in the clockwise, anti-clockwise. Now if I am holding the current, thumb is in the direction of the current, therefore the curvature of the fingers will be in this direction. Now the curvature of the finger will be in this direction. Correct? कौन सा direction में? Anti-clockwise में direction में. It is in the anti-clockwise direction. Okay, therefore at P, how it is? It is going in. Correct? At P it is going in, and in this case, if you are keeping the point P dash here at P dash, it is out. It is going out. Okay, it is now, you know, it is in and it is outward. Just now I told you. Therefore, while you are keeping the right hand, the thumb showing, that is thumb showing the direction of the current, and therefore the curvature of the finger shows the direction of the magnetic field. Okay, the direction of the magnetic field means it is a magnetic field line. Okay, like the electric field line, it is a magnetic field line is in what is it? Circle. Okay, therefore here from that, how to find out? If you consider this dotted line as a magnetic field line, if you want to find out here at the P, it will be that it will be going inward. Okay, hold one scale or your pen at the grip of your right hand, such that, okay, what is the direction of the current? Upward. So your thumb showing in the upward direction. Therefore curvature, that is anti-clockwise direction, that shows. Okay, left side of one point you take P dash, right side you take one point P. Therefore at the P it goes inward. Your curvature of the finger goes inward, and at the P dash, which is at the left of your what is that? Current carrying conductor. Okay, and there it will be outward. The curvature shows that it is outward. So this is the case. That is how it is given. Therefore in 10th standard you might have studied this one. Same thing, Maxwell right hand thumb rule. Can you recall? You see here how nicely it is given. In this case, first one, current is in the upward direction. Current upward direction मैंने किया था at this point P. Let me take this point as P, and let me take at this point P dash. P, it is going inward, cross है ना, and P dash it is going outward, so it is a dot. Okay, and if the current is in the downward direction, ये तो current upward direction में है. If I am holding the thumb such that I am holding the right hand such that the thumb shows what is that? The direction of the current, and the curvature. Curvature shows the direction of the magnetic field lines now. Therefore it is a magnetic field now. Curvature कौन सा direction में है? Clockwise direction में है ना. So now if this is actually P and this is P dash, therefore at P now it is outward, perpendicular and outward, but at P dash it is perpendicular and inward. Why? Because here the direction of the current is changed. It is downward. So the thumb is also in the downward direction. Here it is thumb is in the upward direction. That time curvature is anti-clockwise. Therefore at P the direction of magnetic field here is inward, perpendicular to the plane of the board and inward, and P dash is perpendicular to the plane of the board and it is outward. Okay, now here, but in this case, in the second case, when the current is in the downward direction at P, okay, therefore your curvature is in the clockwise direction. Curvature of your fingers is in the clockwise direction. The thumb is in downward direction. Why? The current is in the downward direction. Therefore, at P, therefore, what is that? Your by applying the Maxwell's, what is the Maxwell's rule? What is Maxwell? If you hold the current carrying conductor at the grip of your right hand, such that such that your thumb shows the direction of the current, and the curvature of the finger shows the direction of the magnetic field lines. Okay, therefore magnetic field lines, if you have electric field line at any point, we have studied now, it is an electric field line. At any point, if you want the electric field, direction of electric field, you have to draw a tangent to it now. That gives you the direction of the electric field. Like that, it is a electric field line. The magnetic field line is circular in nature. From that, you can find out the field at direction of the field at any point. Okay, at P, if I want, it will be going inward. Here in this case, it is outward, and here P dash, it is inward. Second case me. Okay, depending upon in which direction it goes. Okay, the direction, depending upon that, the magnetic field will also change. Therefore, if the direction of the, if like that, direction of the current is like this, therefore thumb will be, this is the direction of thumb. Okay, therefore your curvature will be in this direction now. Okay, let me give you, curvature will be, curvature of the finger should be, I say, perpendicular. Okay, I say, okay, therefore if you have, so here if this is P and this is P dash, hope you are following, circular. Okay, therefore if you want the magnetic field at P, apply Maxwell's right hand rule. If you want at P, if you hold, this is the direction, thumb you keep in this direction, therefore what will be the curvature at P, it will be upward, direction of B will be upward, and at P dash, okay, the direction of DB, the direction of magnetic field at P dash will be downward. Here it is downward. Are you following, children? Hope you are following. Okay, so this is how we have to find out the direction of DB. Very, very important. Okay, hope you are following. So direction is clear. Okay, now but we have found out only DB. We have found out only DB. Okay, therefore how to find out B? Therefore our job is to find out B, magnetic field due to B. Let, okay, therefore how to find out magnetic field? Magnetic field induction. Okay, magnetic field induction at P. Let us take with respect to the first case. P is to the right. Okay, due to the entire wire, due to the current carrying wire XY. How to find it? Very simple. What is your dB here? dB, that is equal to mu naught by 4 pi, okay, I dl cross r by r cube, I dl cross r by r cube. But what is B therefore? Okay, is given by, okay, dB, that yr, we have to find out, that is nothing but integral of, let me write it like this, B, that is equal to integral of this. Are you following? So dB is a magnetic field due to a small current element, but I want magnetic field induction at P due to a current carrying wire full XY, full wire. Therefore, how to do? You have to just, what you have to do? You have to integrate, that's it. Okay, therefore when you are integrating, B that is equal to integral of dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi. This is the case. Hope you people are following. Okay, so this is a very, very important law. Okay, let me see. Right, now with this, we are going for special cases. Now what are all the special cases? Okay, what is that? Number 1. Direction of B is always perpendicular to the plane containing DL and R. Have it. Okay. Special case. Okay. What is your dB? dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi. Okay. I dl sine theta by r square. Let me magnitude. This is magnitude. Okay. Right. Now, when will it be maximum? When dB will be maximum and when dB will be minimum, we are going to see. When? Number first case. When theta that is equal to 0 degree or theta that is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, in both the cases, what will happen? So, either there's a point P lies on the conductor itself. Okay, so the point is lying on the conductor itself. Therefore, here is a XY and this is your DL and this is the current. Now, this is the point P. Either point, therefore, DL cross R. Okay, in the direction of current means it is theta is equal to 0, P. And here, if this is P, let it be P dash. Therefore, if other point P dash I am taking, here DL cross R means it is in the opposite direction now. Are you following? DL cross, this is R now. Which is R here? This is R. Vector. Okay. Therefore, here R and here R vector and I DL are in the same direction. But here R is in this direction. Okay. R is what direction mein hai? Downward na. Don't draw like this. See here. Okay, here R is in this direction. Okay, therefore, and DL is in the upward direction. Therefore, here it is 180, but here it is theta is equal to 0 here. Here theta is equal to 180. Hope you are following, right? Therefore, whatever is the case. Okay, what is your, in both the case, theta, whether theta 0 or theta 180, dB, that is equal to 0. Sine 0 is equal to 0 and sine 180 that is equal to 0 and applying this formula. Okay, therefore this is minimum. This is the minimum value of dB. Are you following? Therefore, very important, there is no magnetic field at any point on the conductor. See, it produces on the current carrying conductor. On the current carrying conductor, if you take any point, the field is 0. Field is 0. If it is outside here somewhere, then there will be a magnetic field. But on the conductor, the magnetic field is 0. Very important, na? Right. So, these are all for a small 1 mark question they'll ask. That's fine. Okay. The next one, when theta that is equal to 90 degrees. When theta that is equal to 90 degrees, then how to see? It is perpendicular. Okay. XY. This is DL. Exactly perpendicular. Okay. Therefore, Therefore, what will happen? Here it is R. It is I. Okay. Therefore, it is P. Therefore, what will happen? Sine 90 is equal to 1. Therefore, in that case, what is your dB? Therefore, dB that is equal to mu naught by 4 pi I dl sin theta is equal to sin 90 0, I dl by r square. I dl by r square, that is the maximum possible value. That is a maximum possible value of the magnetic field. Are you following? So very important, on the field, on the line, current carrying conductor, the field is 0, very important. Okay, and apart from that, if it is at when it will be maximum when it is theta that is equal to 90 degree. Okay, hope you are following, children. Okay, that is it, and I think it is already 15 minutes. Therefore application we can see in the next class. Okay.